Hello, this is Manish Patel from ichimokutrade.com. Today is January 27, 2013. This is our weekly Ichimoku analysis for the global stock market. We'll cover everything from North America and South America to Central to Europe and to Asia. um, Here's our normal disclaimer. This is state this is for educational use only. We're not soliciting you to buy or sell any particular instrument. If you do so, you're doing that at your own risk. Today, we're basically going to look at charts from eSignal and Thinkorswim from TD Ameritrade. Here are our contact details here. You can email us or contact us at any of our global office locations, or you can go to our website, ichimokutrade.com, access any of our free videos, our heat maps, our multiple time frame email alerts, and so forth. Okay, let's start off as we normally do by by Europe. And here's a German index here. You can see we broke through that resistance level here at 778.407. It looks like we're trying to get to about 79.4671 is going to be its next resistance level. About 77,000 is going to be its support level moving forward. Is going to be that. The UK market here, we could move basically to our next resistance level here, which is 62.84 is basically where we closed at. If it breaks that this week, we're going to go to about 63.74 moving forward on the UK market. France, which is right here. If you look at France here, we broke for a resistance level 37.4698. Looks like we're trying to get to the next level, which is going to be about 39.28. And you're going to see this pretty much in all the major markets where we've broken the resistance level just by a little but not a lot. And it looks like we're trying to get to the next resistance levels on a lot of them. Support on this one is going to be about 37.20. Major one's going to be about 36.80 moving forward for the CAC market. Amsterdam here. Coming up, we're approaching a resistance level 357 moving forward right now. Support basically is going to be about 337 moving forward. Spain, if you hear, look at this. We're kind of hanging around this resistance level around 86.51. Broken it a little, we closed above it, so we may be on our way to about 90.33, but I'll just keep a close eye on this one because it's kind of still hovering around that resistance level. Support on this one's going to be basically 82.63 moving forward. Italy, it's right at resistance level. Went through it, went straight to it, then bounced off it, which was at 17,847. Support on this guy is going to be basically around 16,232 or 16,769. Another resistance level, if it breaks this one, is going to be 18,206 moving forward. Nordic, you can see it broke its resistance level 1102. It's trying to get to about 1130 now. Major support on this one's going to be about 1054 moving forward. Oslo, you've basically broken resistance to a level of 464 moving forward, and we're now trying to get to about 488. Support on this guy is going to be 443. Switzerland, which has been one of the trending, good trending in the markets out there, along with Turkey and South Africa and Malaysia. Like you could see, it broke its resistance level at 73.64. It's trying to get to about 76.73. If major support on this one's going to be about 68.43 moving forward, with a minor support at 71.50. Okay. Let's go look at Turkey before we go look at Russia. Turkey is still going up higher. It's going to its all-time high right now, but its support level is going to be 42.22. But this thing does keep on going. I think it'll at least get to even number at 4,700. Once it gets there, then I think it'll have a potential of breaking down. South Africa, if you look at South Africa, it's been trending really nicely. Still keep on going up. It's on an all-time high. Support on this one's going to be about 34.489 moving forward. Russia, here you can basically see it's broken its resistance level at 1608. For breaks there with conviction this week, it's going to get to about 1666. Major support, which is going to be all the way down there at 1484. Minor one's going to be roughly around about 1540 with this one. Okay, so we covered that. Let's go over to Asia. Start with Australia. Australia is basically broken 47.82 moving forward. It's now trying to get to its next resistance level at 49.15. Major support on this one is going to be about 47.78. Sorry, 45.78. And minor support is going to be roughly around 47.20 with this one. There's Australia. Let's go through and let's go backwards today. Let's go to Malaysia. If you look at Malaysia, it's finally undergoing its first major pullback right now. It kind of held its support at 1649 that we had, resistance that it got to and bounced off of 1696. But this is going for its first major pullback, which is good. Now it's interesting because this one's finally going for its pullback, whereas Turkey, Switzerland, South Africa really have not even been engaged in a pullback at all. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly what happens. Here's the Singapore market here. You can see it kind of bounced off its resistance levels 5400, and it looks like it's trying to get to its major support, which is going to be roughly about 5100 for the Singapore market. Okay. We're still continuing to work backwards. So we go to the Indian Sensex market. If you look at the Indian Sensex market, it's kind of hovering around right around 20,000. Really hasn't broken it with conviction yet. It looks like it's trying to get to about 20,509, but we'll have to keep a close eye on this one. Major support is going to be basically 19,167 on this guy. Next, we'll go to Tokyo. Tokyo has broken its resistance level 914, trying to get to its resistance level 933. Major support on this one's going to be about 851, with a minor support level of basically 860 for the Tokyo market. Now we'll go to Japan. Japan is right at its resistance level. Looks like it bounced off it at 10,979. Support on this one is going to be about 10,095. So keep an eye on this one to see exactly what it does this week. But it's basically ranging between those two values right now. So we have to come back to that and see where it stands. Korea looks ugly. You can see it broke down below our support level right now. So it's not even worth talking about because this one's consolidating. And why bother with this when we've seen a lot of major countries start trending. Hong Kong has hit its major resistance level basically at 23,647. It's going to be interesting to see what happens this week at that level. Support on this one's going to be 22,654. And China is the last in Asia. And you can see China here bounced the far resistance level. The second highest one at 2471. It's kind of still hovering around there, so it has a potential of going a little higher. If it does, next level is going to be about 2600 for this guy. Support on this one is going to be about 2318. Okay, now we've covered everything on Europe and Asia. Let's go over to the Americas. Start off with Canada. Canada's broken through its first resistance level at 12,768. It's trying to get to its next one at 12,897. We'll have to see exactly what happens there. Next we're going to go to is Mexico. I gotta like this one as far as the ETS and everything is concerned. Mexico is taking off. It keeps on going, just like Turkey, South Africa, and Switzerland. It's going with vengeance, so this is one to definitely keep an eye on moving forward. Brazil. Here it bounced off this resistance level of 63,383. Support level on this one's going to be about basically around 60,567. So we need to kind of see what happens when it gets there. Colombia really doing nothing at all, approaching its resistance level right now here, which is roughly about there, which is 13,548. If it gets there and bounces off there, then it could come all the way back to its support level at 12,600. So it would be interesting to see what happens there. Santiago, Chile. breaking up higher. It's trying to get to its resistance level of 46.33, which would be the top of its consolidation range. 43.93 is the bottom of its consolidation range. And then lastly over here is Argentina. It's basically at 34.40 is its resistance level, and support is going to be 32.13. Okay, so now we're going to cover the U.S. futures. You can see the ES right now, which a lot of people use to gauge the market. We're flirting around with about 1500. 1495 was the major resistance level. It looks like it's trying to get above that. If it does, it looks like it possibly can break 1500, which a lot of people are kind of looking at that level. And possibly it has ability to go to about 1523, believe it or not. So I'll keep an eye on that one for sure. Dow futures here. You can see it's broken this resistance level there, and it's actually it's at a minor resistance level right now. Let me just draw these levels here for you guys. Its minor resistance level is going to be roughly right here. If it gets past there, then it definitely can get there, which would be the next level there. And you can see it's slowly trickling up for a lot of these as it moves up. NASDAQ is a little different though. You can see from here, and you can see here it's at its resistance level there, but it's got a lot of minor ones coming up, which is one here and then one here too. So those are all the resistance levels it's got coming up. Support on this one's going to be basically about 2674. Oh, we forgot to mention support on all these others. On the ES, it's going to be about 1440, and for the Dow futures, its support's going to be roughly around about 13,291. So those are support. And then lastly, remember Russell, typically January and February, small kicks go up. This is still going to its high, all-time high. Support on this one's going to be basically 863 moving forward. That's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or ping us any way you can. Thank you.